Yep, okay. So anchor and base is first. So when I roll, anchor and base. And your arm under the head. Now, remember the leg work. This knee, hold on. This knee is gonna be grabbing, yes, like that. This is your hook that drops. Remember, don't do the grapevine like you got there. Point your toe straight from the ceiling like you're Cinderella. Yeah, that's a little better, dude. Now go the other way. So this is the knee that's holding the ground. But see how you're hooking my shin with this leg? Don't do that. Just point. Yes. Now go the other way. No grapevines. No grapevines. More out here. Knee. Not your knee, buddy. Relax. Just relax. You're guessing. Move your knee. Let me move you, please. Yes. Now when I hit this, swim inside. There you go. Now let's go the other way. The hooks are hard, guys. I'm not good. There's just no getting around this. This is going to bite my butt. This knee's out wide, okay? And point your toe straight up to the sky. That's a little better. Let me grab your foot for a second. If I can reach it. There, like that. There you go. When I grab, swim inside. Now, come back to regular. So come back to the center. Drop your hooks in. 2 hooks are in now. Yep. No, not grapevine. Point. Yes. When I push on your chest, your knees slide up toward my armpits. Go. Yes. Then swim 1 arm, 2 arm. 1, 2. Once you get those off, then drop your hooks back in. Heavy hooks. Drop your hips back down. No, grapevining. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So the leg work. When I'm rolling, you're rolling me this way, right? Your hip's trying to come off the mat. So I want my hip to crush you, right? So I drop my hook. And notice when I say drop my hook, that just means point my toes up to the sky. This other leg is now like a kickstand. So don't try to squeeze with this leg when he goes that way. Just let your leg slide out. When this hip drops, slide this one out. Like you're doing the splits. And this foot stays tight to his bone. Let's try it again. All right. So we start. Normal mount, good hooks. Those are 1. Go. Right. Yeah. Be comfortable here. Yeah, now just touch. All you want to think, John, is like the Achilles, like the heel of your foot, just as touching my bum, and then your knee is out wide. Yeah. Now you can drop this hip more because that knee went wider. Now let me see you swim. Good. Now go the other way. Nice. If you drop the hip a little more, here this way. Yeah. That makes a huge difference. Now let me see you swim. Good. When I hit your arm, you want to think like stiffen your arm like a stiff arm, and then just wrap. That's what you want. Because if your arm bends when I hit it at first, you won't be able to swim. So stiff arm, now wrap. That's right. Now come back to the center, and when I push, put your weight to your hands and slide your knees up to my armpits. Right. Now you can transfer. Now swim in. 1, go back. When you swim, make sure this shoulder, yeah, because see now I'm slippery on you. Boom. Now do the other one. Correct. And then drop your hooks back down for control. You guys are getting good at that. So that just means high mount. Go high mount, and knees toward my armpits. Yep. Sit up, please. Throw your hips. And then push the arm to the back. Elbow tight. Turn your head. Drop your hook down. And finish. Nice. Tavia. I like this one. This is one of my favorite moves as well. Alright, so high mount. Sit up. Sit up literally. Throw your strikes. Take the arm. Elbow to the mat. All the way to my, yes. Drop your hook in. Like the other move. So this is just like anchor and base. So freeze. I'm going to show you something. Lock your feet like you have. Make those grapevines. I know you want to keep it, but you can't. I like if you grapevine me, which is the most common thing anybody will do. You don't have to be a wrestler to do that. People just grab on with their feet because your feet are there, you know. I know you tried. It doesn't matter, bro. You can try hard as you want. That's not going to stay. Now, if you drop your hip down, Point your toes to the sky. No. The same as the anchor and base, bro. You're changing it in your mind. It's just point your foot like a little, you know, like you're a little Tavio Cinderella here. I'm gonna get you a tutu for your birthday. When's your birthday? Nice, you get a tutu. Drop your hip down. Hip, hip, yeah. Now, because here's what's gonna happen. If you don't press this down, relax your body. As you go for this arm, relax your body. Play along, meaning I'm gonna throw you off that way. So drop your hip down. Yeah. And point your toes up. Right. Now when you go for that, go. See, I can't get my hip off the ground because you're crushing it. That's the move. Freeze. Right there. When you go to put this hand under his arm, that's when you drop in that hook. Yes, but when you drop it in chant, go like this. Right. And notice that's when he grunted, because he felt all your weight settle on him, right? Now go ahead and finish it. So the idea is you push the hand down. Go ahead. Freeze. When you go to commit this arm to grab your arm, that's the best time for him to throw you. So when your elbow, exactly, a great reference point would be when that elbow goes down, that hook should drop. Right. And exactly. So once you can do the anchor and base deal, you know, with like this thing, and not roll, then anytime you want to be in the mount, you need to be able to do that. Because the bumping and pushing the guy does, you want to be able to use your hands, right? So if he's bumping and wiggling and you're just riding him here with your hips like you're riding a horse. Like I don't ride horses, but my wife and my kid does, right? And she doesn't ride a horse with her hands. She rides the horse with her legs and her hips and her core, right? She tries to explain it to me. She's trying to get me. She's got me gonna. I says I'm not buying cowboy boots. Anyway, that's a whole different story. But the point is, you need to use your hips and legs to keep them out, right? Okay, so then now watch. Here's what I would encourage. Right, you don't even need to hit him with your knuckles, dude. Yeah, you smack at him, dude. He's gonna put his hands up. Now go ahead and push it down. Freeze. But you let go of that too soon. Go back. Push it down with two hands to the mat. Right there, when that elbow goes to the floor, you should be dropping that hook. Yeah, but point your toes. Oh, yeah, man, that's exactly right. Now finish off the move. But freeze. You don't want his arm to come off the ground. You want to slide it along the mat like a paintbrush. And now carefully lift just the elbow. That's the idea, dude. Right. Cool? Sure. So now when we do arm bar, I'll be the bad guy. You guys are shedding wood. All right. So you do the arm bar. Again, you'll be in that high mount. And when I push my hands on your chest, this is when I push on you. You're going to have your hands on me. You can turn your hands toward the direction that you're going, which of course you're going to be going that way. So now you start spinning your body. Yeah, flip your toes, swing the leg around, swing your leg around my head. But as you're doing it, you want to freeze, go back. Just catch my arm with this hand. Right? And now swing it right around my head. Boom. Freeze. Come back up. There we go. I got you. All right. The hardest part for everybody, and I mean everybody, is when you go to sit back, you fall toward the front door. So go ahead. I'm going to keep you right here. Just step over. Now, here's what you want to do, dude. Rather than jump off of me, if you will, like pushing off these feet, which is pretty normal, just let your butt drop. Boop. That's all. That's what you want to do. Now sit back and put in your south side pocket, meaning over here. Oh my gosh, that's tight. Freeze, don't pull on the arm. It's real tight. You got this good. Heels are tight, correct. Hips should be tight too. You're just holding my wrist like a baseball bat. And that's it, dude. Like my arm's really, really locked there. Any pressure you put beyond there is really going to cause me a problem. All right, good guy. So of course this is straight arm bar from the mat. So you're on a high mount. So, yeah, good. So when I push on you, go ahead and let me push up on you. So sit up, put your hands on my chest. Now I would encourage you to do it this way, right? No. What are you making up here? Be a good play there. All right. Now you start coming around. Start flip. Yeah, slide. Flip this foot under. Yep. Sit right on me. Right. That's it, dude. Now catch my arm. Oh. Keep that there. Catch my arm. Now swing your leg over my head. Right. That's all right. I'll fix you a little bit here. There we go. Free. Get back up here. Come on, man. I ain't that strong. Get back up on top of me. Come on, John. Help out over here. Get this guy up here. All right. Stay right there. Now just sit right to the mat. Just sit down. Boom. There you go. Now keep your heels tight on me, okay? This one too. Sit, lay down. Freeze. Put it over here in your south pocket. So right now, just grab my arm like it's a baseball. But I need to freeze. Quit pulling on my arm, please. I'm gonna be here. Keep everything tight. That's it. All right. If you can do it smooth, you can do it fast. Right, John. Yeah. Correct. But freeze. Here's the biggest, I think, challenge most folks have. Do you see how you're looking at Jim? That means your leg isn't going to come around really well. Because you're going to have to fall this way. Right. You see? So look all the way 90 degrees. If you're looking all the way 90 degrees, now when you swing your leg around, go ahead. Boop. You see how you fall down real nice? I think that's another big issue. Not only is your leg not going to come around right, you fall off weird. Volume control, children. Thank you. That was a little better, but did you notice? You tried to adjust it at the end, but you did notice. Okay? Chavi, why don't you try one for me, buddy? This is one of my favorite techniques, but it does take time. Okay. Slide your knees up real high toward his armpits, Brad. That's it. Okay, he pushes on you. Freeze. Good tip is to have your hands facing the way you want to go. Because see, now your shoulders are already starting to go, right? Okay. Let me see you try it. Here, make sure you go around his arm, okay? No. Just like that, all right? No. Okay, ready? Stop. Try it. Now this leg's going to start flipping underneath. So, on its pinky, buddy. And use it. There you go. Now remember, freeze. Do you see how you're looking this way? This is why you're having the most problem. You need to turn. Keep turning. You need to be here. Now, swing your leg around. And look, here, I got you. Come around, pull me. Why are you fighting me? Come this way. There you go. Now, just hold this like a baseball bat. Relax. Put it right here in his hip. Oh yeah. Done deal. Go back, John. Got a little too fast, but I want you to notice if you're perpendicular to him before you swing your leg over, okay? That's going to be your big detail. Yeah. That's a little better. Just catch it with the other hand next time, meaning your south arm. So that arm, that'll catch his arm first. Right. That was better. Try it one more time. Start with your knees, by the way, guys, higher in your buddy's armpits. When your legs are real down by the guy's belt, you can't really come up and wrap around your arm. Come on down one more time, buddy. You on your back, please? So start with your knees more by the armpits. That's a big challenge I think you're having. Go ahead and push on him, please. Now look, see what I mean? That makes more sense, right? Right. Because you wouldn't go for armbar if your hips are down by his hips. That's right. Pull away from you, John. You're on the full mount. When I go to roll, you're going to do modified mount. So you're going to let me roll. Okay, let me roll. Modified mount. Right. If I keep rolling through your modified mount, that's when you put your hooks in. So let me roll. You got to let me roll, buddy. No. Yeah. Keep that on. Walk on your hands and toes. All your weight's on your toes. Seatbelt grip. Everything stays nice and tight, so hug me tight. Put your chest and head tight. And then we're just going to roll to the strong side. Stay right here. Keep your hooks real tight to me, and keep this, stretch me up with these. Yeah! See, that's it. See, if I can crunch, relax. If I can relax, if I can crunch, I can fight you really, really hard. But when you stretch me up like this and kick your heels, yeah, see what you're doing to my back? You can see how that's really making my mobility horrible, right? Okay, so I go to roll, you're gonna modify your mount. Right, where's your knee at? Yes, hands wide on that, good. I keep rolling, you're gonna do take the back. Yes, good, very good, but toes are gonna be on the ground. Yeah, and then walk back, follow, 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 sit right above my belt line. Bring your feet back a little bit more too, bud. There you go. If you start falling up above my head, the guy is going to go forward and drop your head right on that concrete. So you need to be sitting, don't guess. You need to be sitting back a little lower on me, please. Yeah! Now just glue yourself to me. Glue it, don't pull, glue. There, that's it. This is what you want. Now go to the right shoulder. Yeah. Stretch me up here. Stretch me. Stretch. Yes. Heels tight. No, not toes tight, buddy. Your heels. Yes. Good. All right. We're getting there. Little by little. Controlling the distance means, hang on for a second. Controlling the distance means footwork, right? So like you just did right there, you start off with that double jabs length. You're demonstrating that you know that's where you'd want to stand, right? In a fight. Okay. So the first one we do is passive opponent. What's it mean when someone's passive in your world, at least in this curriculum? They don't punch. They come forward, but they don't swing, right? Now what's aggressive then mean? They come forward and they do swing. Okay, so I'll be the bad guy first. So we'll check our distance. Remember, the footwork is important to do. So 1 step, 2 step, freeze. On the third one, this is why you were having a hard time with the double leg the other day. The distancing problem. I have to step again, but I just don't hit you. So when I step again, you step forward. Right, but we're doing that one. The passive one is the double leg. Yeah, that's right. So one more time. So I step, 1, stop confused. 2, when I step, you shoot. Right, so that way you don't want to do this way, this way. So remember, when you shoot, it should more look like a football tackle in the beginning, not a wrestler's double leg. So you step in and you just tackle the legs. You don't want to slide your knee on concrete. So you're coming here and then you drive through him. Go fall down, please. When you go down, that's when I circle, right? So I want to try to keep your legs closer together like I hog-tied you. Pass my body over. There's no way you won't come off the ground. Catch that head. Right? So, go ahead and let's do the whole deal.
Me?
Yep. So 1, 2. On the third one, I step again, you just shoot. Boom, tackle, pass, pass, and I'm not fighting you, I'm pushing you the other way. Go back. Go that way.
Does it matter which side? I mean,
It's probably going to make most sense to go this way. Can I show you why? Go back on. Let's look.
my head's on its side.
Yeah, I'm over here. For me to go like this, or just this,
Gotcha.
and it's not that going that way is wrong. I just think it makes less logical sense,
You're right.
anatomically speaking. So again, 1, 2, 3. Right. See, that foot's already pushing. You're there like in a millisecond. Now hang on. Let me come toward you. Right. Is this foot flat on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. He's got his GoPro. He's got his Go. He's got his Go. All right, here we go. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's exactly right. See, then I can come with you, and you can show that you know what the heck's going on, and that's what you want, right? All right, so I'll do the same thing for you, buddy. So your hands are up. Ready? Hands in the fight stance. I come to you. 1, good footwork. 2, on the third one you shoot. Nice job, bro. See, that's what you want. This is it. You're okay. See, take your time. Get this foot flat on the floor. So this bottom of your foot is going to be flat on the ground up here. Can I? Yep, more. This is like flat. Yeah. Your toes should be flat on the ground.
There you go.
You got it now?
Yeah.
All right, drop your hip down. No, that's your head. That's your arms, bro. I gotta start speaking Italian. Drop your hip down. This hip down. Yeah! That's what you want. All right, so let's do aggressive, right? What's the aggressive one? Come in here, and we're doing a leg hook takedown today, right? On this particular technique. So I come in 1, 2, I do throw the punch, you rhino in, boom, get your body lock, freeze, let me see your body lock. A little higher would be fine. When you're behind me, you want the monkey bar, monkey grip. So, because I can't grab your fingers. Let me wiggle for 3 seconds. Just show that you can keep your hips tight to me. 1, 2, 3. Then hook the leg. Hands come out and out. Good. That's it. See, this is what you want. This is, yes.
S grip is when.
S grip is when your hands are in front of you. Because I'll rip at your fingers, right? Okay, bud. So your hands are up. I'm not sure why we're going to the wall for no apparent reason here. 1. You're backing up, it's always your back foot. 1, 2, rhino in, good, go back. Remember, hands like a little shield. Try it again, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, body lock. See, this is good, bro. Get your little angle, and you don't want to grab your hand, grab your wrist. Right. Keep your hips very close to me. I'm going to wiggle for 3 times, okay? 1, 2, 3. Now do the leg hook. Yeah, go back. You can't just simply touch my leg. You gotta kick it up towards the sky with your heel, okay? Go. Yeah, that's it. And then you just gotta work on getting your balance, okay? Stop for a second. Climb your hips and drop and point. Because you just missed 3 points on your test. You're still missing a point, meaning you're grapevine my shins.
You do want
Yeah,
this,
so it's monkey bar, monkey grip. And when you have the back clinch, it's S grip. And why?
So can't feel what.
Yeah, when I have this, I want to lock your spine and your hip line, right? And then I suck it into me with that other monkey grip, right? Now in the reverse, I still have your hip here, right? But I don't monkey bar because my fingers are exposed. Okay? So that's just, you know, it's knowing the who, what, why, what's happening in that fight. For you to be a blue belt, then you have to know that answer. If you don't know the answer, then I'm marking you off. For the bad guy for the test, I do my skip step, right? Correct. Your front arm does the shield, and you go under it, and then get your back clench. Okay, so when I come, you go under it. That's incorrect. Remember, you're also going to do a similar kind of shuffling step when you're the good guy. You see what I mean? Yeah. So, when I come, go ahead. This hand's going to shield. You don't need this one when you go under. And you just come under now. I'll just move you. Yeah, like that. Then you get your back clench. This forearm needs to be laced in front of my body, so you have my hip with the crook of your elbow. And now you got me hooked here. Now, when you do a back clench, you do not want your hips close to me. It's the reverse. You want your hips away. I'm just going to wiggle for 2 seconds. Don't take me down. 1, 2. So you just want to be a tail, like a dog's tail. Okay, John, let's try it. So this will be a normal distance. I'm back a little further. Here I come. Boom. Boom. Now freeze. Let me fix you a little bit, okay? Right about there's probably good. Now I wouldn't probably notice that on your test, but since you have my hip, I want to fix you. Back your legs up. Yeah. So your head's tight to me. Your hips and feet are away. Now, to do the takedown, to do the takedown. It's a little two-step mambo here, okay? I close the distance with my right foot, block you with my left foot, and then I pull you over top of that blocked foot. I land on my left butt cheek, and right leg comes over to modified mount. Do not land on your left knee. I will take a point. Meaning, like that. Yes, you're going to break your bust up your bones there. So what you want to do is just start like this, okay? I'm going to watch you from the outside on this one. Close the distance. Block. Now I pull you over that foot. You turn that way. Modify. Now notice, sometimes my foot's going to not be real close to him. You get up on your knee, right? Get up on your knee. I start sliding my knee north. You'll notice that I'm not tight. You might be, chances are you might not. Just tighten it up. Look where I put my chest. This is key, I think, for you to remember. When I go like this, yeah, you got a lot of movement. Yeah, that way would be big.